correlation between
that first map, and now they have to dive into another map that
I understand that from a coaching POV.
Here's the thing. Well, Loud lost to EG. I think a lot of the troubles they were having were against EG's specific style. They didn't really seem to know how to play against a lot of those interesting ult combinations. EDG
Can you anti too hard? It depends. Yes, to an extent. It depends. We sometimes, I mean, there was definitely there was a disconnect between how we wanted to play it and obviously having like the no set IGL. No one really watching the games as much as I would have liked. So there was always a disconnect. So yeah, I think at least if I'm looking at old Liquid, there was times where it would have been better just ignoring the team and looking at our own stuff, just because I felt like the effort put into the anti from the players wasn't up to what I would expect or what I wanted, I guess. So yeah, you can for sure. And it can give you false confidence as well. And sometimes teams change a lot of stuff out.
Doesn't fill me with confidence, especially for Fracture, because it was a similar situation versus EG where they were unable to actually get themselves into a position where...
Oh my goodness, robots.
Execute some of the set pieces that they had. So that's massively worrying.
I'm genuinely nervous for Loud. I am genuinely nervous for Loud. EDG, by all rights, should be sky high.
Real voice leaked.
Everything their way. They even got a map in hand. If they need it, hey, they've got bind if they need to get there.
You gotta look into the future when the AIs start taking over,
Yes,
start casting games.
Doing a little bit of work in that last one. Do the best
Wait,
good for it.
boss man, don't be yawning.
Wakey, wakey.
Don't be yawning. It's early.
But it's still not enough to get them across the line.
No, it's not. And the worrying thing being EDG, like I said, improving from that performance versus Liquid.
It's not a good sign.
Out here and just, I hate using the phrase playing their own game. Because we hear that such a... Exactly. But that's what they did. They come back, they improve. We saw the same thing versus T1. They lose, obviously, Fractures to them. They come back in the rematch, and it's a 13-4 response. Like I said, it is very concerning to be in this situation with the opening game we saw versus EG and the performance we saw. The nature in which they lost that map. And Aspas is back on the Neon, which it didn't look great.
It didn't. And I think we can be quite transparent and honest about
Nismo, when's your next game?
Our expectations were higher. Let's say we booked
Is it end of this month?
Even in Brazil.
Arguably the highest.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. You'd put them up there with Fnatic. And even more than Fnatic, because they did win that final matchup, right?
Kind of hoping.
Yes.
I need to. Do you know what? I haven't planned. I haven't planned ahead yet. 30th of June. Okay. I need to plan ahead to see what games I can actually do.
Until you see it live on the server, right?
I'll be there for the 30th of June though. I know that much.
History events, capability on on LAN, all of these kind of things. EDG have appeared several times at international events, but never have we seen them go this far or look this good. It was so much. And again, if you guys at home do want to get involved, do use the hashtag #ValorantMasters. We'd like to hear from you. You can just get shown on stream. Isn't that fun? But again, when we discuss this, you have to put the question mark with Loud and just purely enjoy the fact that EDG are actually able to do this, right? This is incredible from them so far. It feels like all of those events previous are now coming together. Right?
EU Ascension. Yeah, so in terms of the Ascension stuff, groups for all of the Ascensions, gonna kind of do when I'm around, when I'm free, and then playoffs should be able to do everything. So groups will be a little bit looser, but playoffs will be like hopefully doing everything.
Yeah, exactly. Handle curveballs and satisfy that slow game.
Okay, EDG on defense, Loud back against the wall on attack.
To send another message to the participants here in Tokyo.
The fact that EDG have faced EMEA's best team coming into this, arguably, if you want to look at who finished in that first position from those regular seasons.
Oh, the timing on this walk push. The timing on this walk push with 3 passing. It's crazy, dude. If he goes in, he can catch so many. Oh my god, the vision got blocked. I tell you what, Aspas actually just saved them all. I know he goes down here, but he probably just did great damage control.
In this one, gonna hold the ground. He's got a beautiful follow-up as well.
What the hell?
Activating as is required. As nobody's still holding on to this site though. Stunning! Double from him as well. Both teams now starting to elevate a little. Flash comes in for nobody, allows him to reposition. And no pressure coming from drop. This guy's holding it safe.
He's been outrageously good today.
EDG.
Outrageously good in terms of the pistols. 2-1.
Looking to dictate once again to Loud how this map will go. Confident swing out here on the pistol round, and like I said, Kankang unlucky not to get more, to be honest with you. The fault line following through as well from Smoggy.
Sleeves are rolled up. Yeah, they need everything at the moment.
Some sheriffs invested here for Loud. Let's see, Aspas swapping out to a frenzy here.
Feels like someone you're taking over every match for EDG. Yeah, as we watch them more and more, you kind of start to realize that actually this team is stacked. It really is. Kankang, rightfully so, gets talked about a lot. But honestly, it's a stacked team.
So the 3 sheriffs need to find some real value here if they want to try and disrupt this, even with here in that rotation. Can he still come back? He's just over towards... Drop side.
Almost a double.
Well.
Yeah, almost a double there.
Do you
20.
almost forget who this man is? Do you not remember?
Reposition from him's good. Wants to go aggro. Oh, nice timing with the drop down.
Oh my word, this
Oh, what the hell? Okay, chat, I'm going to refresh this in a sec.
weird. It's got that weird little shape.
Streams glitching on me. Nice shot.
Some less.
Give me some more.
Feels like a consolation. 20 HP, still 4 to find.
Not too bad as well. Smoggy here to pick up the gun no matter what. Let's see if they can keep everyone alive. Smoggy does pick up the gun, ensuring that their bonus is going to be a little bit better. Chichu playing really safe.
Where do you want to go, Les?
Nice timing on this one.
Okay. Kang, I want his aim. It's so bizarre because no one else aims like him. No one else plays like this dude.
So even in the first 2 rounds here, just look how active EDG are looking to remain here. One thing I had my eye on was Loud's inability to really grasp any sort of indicators and make a decision based on early round information.
Right, bonus round against the full buy. Expecting Loud to win this one. Do EDG do anything crazy? Kind of, well, not too crazy. It's a 1-4. It's actually pretty standard in terms of defaults. Loud going for the straight hit. As we can see, this is the right site. Instant reaction from this going in. Call has been made. It's a nice molly. It did a lot of damage.
They're going to sit deep on this. Maybe allow time for these rotations, north and south side. Predominantly south side though.
Oh my god, dude, how did none of those bullets connect? Only one over towards Aspas.
The spikes actually cross back down towards B main. Yeah, Les needs to encourage this movement from Sadak to get them going. In this.
Wait, they're kind of locked in. Does Kankang expect this? No.
He does. Oh, that one goes to straight.
Oh my god, 15 HP.
Aspas lucky to be standing on that.
Yeah, he's so lucky to be alive. I like this reposition from him though. Might as well on the low HP.
That's 3 potential victims waiting. Perfect timing. The shot, not so much so, but it's enough to get across the line. Again, this is the bonus round.
Okay, nicely done in the end. 1 gun rebuy, 2 armor rebuys.
Credited a couple of rounds.
Get the whiffs out early. It's all good. Managed to get the kill anyway.
Builders for Loud. Can't let this scoreline evade them early on in this half. This is crazy as well. That a 15
yeah,
HP,
I wonder what the outcome of this round would have been if that kill went differently.
Seekers online already for nobody. Loud.
One person from Loud can't buy next round.
You're absolutely right.
Everyone from EDG can't as well. Early knife to see if anyone's in heaven. We get the op out. Loud are going real fast at the moment. Stun goes in, misses all of them. Aspas, okay, that was great. There's a nice hit as well. They have the op that did just get the kill in terms of that. He got the orb as well to get himself knives. Does he now want to use knives into this round for the retake? We'll keep an eye on it. Pressure from behind here, and they rotate off. They obviously got the knives with the orb, like I said, and Chichu as well going over towards heaven. So I like the reposition.
Smoke will go up behind it, but Kankang finds it. Aspas sharp for the trade.
Really valuable trade. Lovely positioning from Loud. This post plant looks incredibly secure. making sure all of them were swinging off the back of that contact in case anyone got a little too dangerous. You do not want to give freedom to any of these EDG players.
Okay. We'll find one. Didn't do any further damage here. We'll decide to give it up.
All right. Did an alright amount of damage.
A positive to see.
Nice run from Loud.
Towards,
really good. Just keeping it fast and simple at the moment. I wonder when they actually change it up. Probably not for a bit. That looked pretty convincing.
In terms of the mental, in terms of the approach here, well, at least initially we haven't had any pop-off rounds yet from EDG. Loud looking a lot more composed. Happy to rely on the fundamentals. Back to basics almost.
Oh my god.
And again, if you want to talk kind of stylistic.
Right, hero save gun, like we said, knives are out as well because they got that from the orb, and a chance for Loud to actually get some good economy. Looking like a fast hit again.
Nice seeing that gear shift from Loud coming in here. Sadak gonna make.
It's a nice knife. Checks all of sight. It doesn't hit anyone, so they know that the sight's clear. What are the pings like? Oh god.
Hold on. Finding connection with that sheriff has put
How did he get
problems
two?
Loud. Bullish in approach and left in tatters. You got less than twoies. They've lost out on Sadak and Kankang's there.
Oh god. Let's quickly look at the upgrades. They had one gun into this. 1, 2, 3, right? Is he going to pick up a gun as well? 3 people upgrading. Stinger just MVP. Kankang did great to get the last 2 kills. 4 people staying alive. I said it was Loud's chance to stack economy, and now they have to force into this one, and EDG got 3 upgrades.
Wow. 1 enemy remaining.
Oh, he picked up that guy anyway, okay.
Well,
Well, money just completely traded hands. Huge round for Loud on this one. We've got 1, 2, 3 of them. They can't buy next.
But it's Loud, right? Finally.
Sorry, 2 of them.
So the best there is.
Okay.
Pick themselves up.
Smoggy with a chance.
Smoggy confirmed. No one's quite pushed through. Oh, he got
Did
2
great.
out of that
Got
still.
2, made it doable.
Making it to 2v3. This
Damage
is
has
not
been done.
impossible. Slightly improbable.
Oh my god.
Fast.
What the
He's down
hell?
22 HP. He's playing such a devious game, playing so dangerously.
Sadak got tagged up as well. He's down to
Oh, you're right.
33. He ate some spam through the box there.
Planted.
Okay, slowly but surely, Chi-Chi
Cowan's in.
towards a-
Full HP. Everyone else low.
He's been unnoted this entire time. Smoke's going in. How long? Gonna spawn him. Careful now. He doesn't want to go down prior to this. Needs to wait for Chi-Chi. He actually got the kill on Sadak, but the trade came in.
It's not
Chi-Chi running
planted
in
for
the
them.
players here.
Awkward plant here.
It is not planted for them right now.
The jump spot's going to be heard. The smoke's still in place. Contact comes in. He's going to look
Smoke
for
goes
Aspas.
soon.
Not going to find him. Stunned up though. Takes a shot. He's got to try and close that gap. He can't do it. Aspas played that really
Yeah,
well.
kind of wanted to push, heard the jump spot, realized breach ult was up, basically. So it looks like he can go over towards site, but he just knew. Goes towards site, there's going to breach ult him, so wanted to try and kill the jump spot, and then when the jump spot survived it, he just kind of committed already.
Oh man, but again though, so many of these moments are like a...
Such a fine margin.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, still though, if we take up that 1 round, the fast hits are actually not going too bad still.
Really could have gone either way.
Yeah, this one was a little bit close. Kankan gets his op out again. Money is...
Yeah, off the knife and Aspas showing some presence.
Oh, I like that.
be 1-9, sure.
Back, so that's gonna
Honestly,
keep him
I'll include
pretty
Sadak.
occupied for a while. Deeper hold from EDG towards the B side,
Oh
though.
god.
Rolling Thunder gonna come in.
All goes into site. EDG playing off-site for this one.
Released.
Rotate.
Double pump.
Man, the rotate kind of doesn't come in as well. They got turret. They got the turret getting info. They have alarm bot here, and it didn't get hit, so they just know that it was nothing.
Pause for thought.
So yeah, that fake didn't really work out at all.
Try and fake both sides. Maybe waiting here for Sadak's knife to come back online.
If Haldon gets a kill, that's a...
Knife invested, fault line available as well now.
if Haldon gets a kill,
They have-
that's...
Yeah, they have no tangibles.
Oh, good news though, in terms of the breach. Oh, it did bait out. Oh, dude, he's full HP there. It did bait out all of the brim smokes, so a little bit hard to retake this. If it goes into a retake, that is. Omen Larker coming in. Killjoy still has so much early info.
Into the backside of Arcade, but the alarm bot will spot him out. An early indicator here, struggling to deal with it.
Oh.
Paranoia did land. Gonna reveal Chi-Chi's position as the flood comes in through from B main. He's
Nightmare.
got to try and take one with him. Can't do it. Great trade from Howdong. A little dangerous, but
Yeah,
Loud
nicely
making
done.
it work
Okay,
in
big
13
kill.
seconds, though. Nobody
That is
makes
a
his way
big kill.
through. Plant gonna come in.
Does he know?
Well, that operator, that is going to be hard, but that makes it much easier. Takes away Tui's. And now they've got to find less. Pit's there, though.
Viper ult, though.
Who does he find first? We're already there. That's one found. Kang down.
He's playing outside
Trade
of it.
around. Nobody. He's hunting him down. He's clearing through this. This is nice from Les. Smart play.
It's going down.
Nobody left.
1 HP.
Wondering, waiting. Drop and the
Okay,
reveal.
nicely handed from
Beautifully
Les.
played by
Very
Les.
nicely done. It's
Great
actually
ball
a
clutch
good
there,
plan
deservedly
considering
so.
how rough some of this round started to look at one point.
That's a big round for
It's
Loud to post on
yeah,
the
it's a
board.
huge recovery.
One
I think there was 2 people
now
from
starting
EDG
to
that couldn't
test
buy,
that
right?
early
So
financial advantage that EDG had created, even with a very close exchange in rounds. Stingers and a couple of sheriffs here to work with. Orbital strike and the lockdown, and so one away from the rolling thunder for Smoggy. So some tools available if EDG can find some kills, get some upgrades. First time really Sanax got a
hey, that's
decent
nice
on,
info. They find out with Killjoys.
Much better.
Yeah. And I'll say it again, this is another good round for them to stack up some econ if they can keep it clean. Didn't work out well for them, but this one looking a lot better. First time they're up, first time they're up, first time they actually have first time they actually have money. And their ults are in a pretty good spot. About to get some ults soon.
And the last two looking quite irrelevant to this round. Loud getting a little bit of a grip on the pacing here. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. They lose one. Not the end of the world.
Plant down as well. Extra bit of money, 300 for everyone.
Much better stability now from Loud.
Only got to rebuy
Two
one gun.
and,
I think the armor was fine here.
That one actually kind of solidifies their position in terms of the finances. So a purchase or so behind this. EDG actually we call a timeout here to consider the bigger picture.
Yep.
Said stark contrast now. Loud. Again,
They're just going to
with
be
the ability
proactive,
of the
right? It
economy
just feels like
being in their favour.
they're relatively, especially for them, they're relatively chilled out.
They have a couple of rounds now where at least slowing things down has looked good for them. Previously, EDG hyper aggressive. Again, they had the opportunity to do so.
But also navigating away from Kankan as well. They haven't really been pinned down by it. A couple of these rounds now, you saw that double pump. I got a little nervous when they got back towards that
What
side
percentage
of
of what you wear is Team Liquid gear? Do you wear on days off? Bruh, I just wear Team Liquid stuff non-stop. Like, I genuinely like them much. Like, I wear it all the time. It's comfy, it's easy, I don't have to buy clothes. It's wins all around.
He's still leading the board. I mean, this guy is incredibly good. But Loud given a couple of opportunities now to, feel a little bit of that freedom away from him. And we're starting to see some of the ults come through as well. Only one away from Aspas as well. He's going to have his very close by. And Salak's got his back online. So a couple of key tools to work with themselves. Bigger tools on the other side for EDG, though.
It's a big reason why I re-signed, pretty much, on. Gotta get, I had to be able to wear the clothes again.
For EDG.
You're not wrong.
Adjustment is here. Looks like Chichu's going to commit his setup towards
Big part of the
A.
thought process. Join another team, that's like, what, 90% of my clothes that I can't wear? Be a bit of a nightmare.
No command run through once again, but the combo might even land here.
Combo, yeah, combo came. Dude, Aspas made a weird decision here. I felt like he could have been so fine going up, but he went down. I guess he was stunned. I would have to watch it from his POV.
First time one goes astray. The paranoia going to force him away from that secondary peak. Trying to quell this absolute animal on that B side, but he's ahead of the smoke.
Okay, nice start into this one. I mean, this is just a Fnatic setup, right? Did they have the turret here, chat? Did they have? It was just turret, stun, breach ult, right? It's the Fnatic classic.
Tui's will commit to it. Lockdown in response here from Chichu.
That'll be about 30 seconds at this point.
It's going to run the clock down. And look how much space EDG have taken outside tree. Already looking to pressure the back line.
Yeah, no options to back
Yeah,
away really
he's
from
locked
Loud.
them
They
in
have to
here.
continue on this path. Soig's still in place
He
for the
has
cross, though,
locked
so
them
they shouldn't
in.
have too many worries with that. There's the ult gonna come back.
Breach,
He
oh,
can
but
deny
they
that
don't
first
flood
step
over
on.
towards the site. Okay,
And
they
Chichu's
flood
got
over
less.
towards
They're starting to close that
A
gap
main.
in now. And actually, it's counting with the spike. Oh dear.
Yeah, does
He's got so
he?
many players on the other side of this.
Does he realize he has
Get to
spike?
the
They
site,
have no
try and
map
get something
control.
on their side.
Someone has to go
Guaranteed
above
is
and
in
beyond,
trouble
and
here.
it should be
Kang gets
impossible.
reeled.
Should.
Spots the players on the other side. Jump spot landed. Beautiful
Nice shot.
trade out. Spike gonna go down, and EDG getting on the site and getting
Really well
the
handled.
round. Loud crumbling.
Yeah, nice,
Under the smothering
nice
from
understanding
EDG.
of
They
just
get
how
so
important the round
close
is.
so
Definitely
quickly.
talked about that in
Freebie
the
here with the orbital
timeout,
strike
and they just
combo
used all the
makes
ults for
that
this one.
even close
The
to
setup was
full
really
point
strong
in the
though.
mix as
Again,
well.
just a classic
What's beautiful
Fnatic
is
one.
this is on
Pretty
one
sure they were the
extremity
first
to
to
the
come
other
up, at
side.
least the first time I saw this. Just a
Happy to be there
turret in
to
A main,
breathe
and then you
Loud's
stun on
retreat.
top of it, and then you breach. Sorry, Brim ult. Oh, he hit some shots there.
Once they know that the operator's shown, Loud show respect. They drift back towards A, and immediately
A little bit
nobody
slower
at
from
Counter are
Loud.
there.
Do they just decide to
They're
just
looking
up the
pressure
pace again?
backline if that A site execute comes through.
4-5 now. Loud still in
Money's
the lead.
low for EDG if they lose this. 2 people eat Eco.
And Loud with the adjustment now. Nobody gonna see all
Wait, he's
of this
committed in heaven with
coming
an
his
op.
way. Kang is there as well, so they do have the support system. The readjust is gorgeous. Nobody all too prepared. The double swing! Oh, he almost had all three!
I cannot believe they
Smoggy
nearly
in
gets
support.
3,
It's
but
a
he
3v2. Less
info
than two,
comes
where
in
are you?
and
Desperate to
radar
make that
kill
cross.
from
Trying to get
Smoggy.
something
That's a
favourable, and
huge
that's good
death
for them.
though.
Add-on
I
going
don't
down
think
is
they
great.
needed to do that
Still
one.
looking for another pick here though. A tap on the spike, and they do not commit just yet.
Chichu might walk into heaven. I don't know. Smoggy, just buying a lot of time. They don't expect him. Flash goes in. Are they going to swing or are they just going to play close?
Super close by, maybe an angle they don't expect. Spots out
Oh
one.
my goodness.
Punishes less.
He has a turret as
Gets
well.
the spike loose. This has to be
Turret to see if he pushes arcade.
heroics from Tui's.
Alarm bot
One
to see if he
smoke from
pushes
TP, and
close.
that's all he's really got to play with.
Very
45
nicely done.
seconds. Avoids the utility and gets a fair fight. Did he spot?
He spotted Smoggy.
He's got to know one's close by, but what can he do with it? Can hear a couple of steps. Oh, he finds a great shot on Smoggy. Expecting the other swing from the other side of the smoke, but nothing there just yet. Takes
30 seconds left.
double checking towards tower. No one's present. 25 seconds, but where the hell is Chichu in this? Oh, hello, Peekaboo. 10
10.
seconds now, another smoke in hand, but he's so
Okay, nice
low
round
on
from
HP.
Chichu. That second,
played it
sorry, the
so
first goal was
well.
really
And
impressive
we're
as
tied
well.
up all even.
I am the Goo Man. What's up,
Got time to
dude?
play
With the
with
Prime,
there.
thank you so much.
Right to
4
run the
months,
clock
appreciate
down.
it. Thanks for the support. Important run for them to
Shoot
win.
clutch out.
Had to eco this on 2 people.
Another one
So
there.
yeah, big
It's
clutch,
a round that feels
and
like some of the
also
executions versus EG.
I think
A slight
because so many
lack
of them
of
died, I
consideration
think this is
aspect.
just a massive round
He's
in
running
terms of
on
the
try.
economy.
Yeah.
He's got the ultimate pop, but
No
there's
flash,
no
no
flash over the
anything.
top. There's no fault line, and it's a player tucked in behind Dice. I mean, fault line was burnt up early. It didn't catch nobody initially on the stun, but
Lives are out.
Oh, it's
Players
fast.
are here. Kang is stunned. He gets
Man,
the second lead to
this
play.
team
Close
turn
stun again. No,
flashes
dips away.
faster than
Doesn't
anyone
fall
I've
for this
ever
one.
seen.
Nobody turns
Every
the
single
first flash.
time,
The
all of
paranoia
them.
said they are
Utility is dumped.
investing everything. It's still at 1 minute 20. Less ones
Breach
to make something of
flashes
it. Maybe
do not
punish those
work on
players
them.
Pulling away from Dish, and there's very few places to run and hide for EDG. And maybe they don't need to. Maybe they need to stand the ground and fight, and they fall. Loud, finally making impact on the side. Howdong turns on
Holy
the
hell,
dime,
nice
takes down
trades.
Tui's, but so many of them fall.
Yeah, this is a big important round. Like we said, 2 people
Chichu
can't
again.
buy after
So
this.
deep in
So
the backlines, they're all on
Chichu.
the site as it is, but this
I mean, he
will
has
be
enough
a
money to
miracle
buy.
level of impact.
Saving would be
You still have
nice, but
Bassett,
I'm not sure it's their
relatively
style.
healthy, 75. You've still got the knife for Sadak too. 2 flashes, so much kit to run through. Now finally coming together on this one. Any chances here for Chichu? He's
Okay,
dead and
nicely
gone out.
handled.
Much better now.
Yeah, last round's going to be a bit of a rough buy.
takes so much. Luckily, the pinch comes through from A-Main at the right time, because again, some of the investment of utility on Lotus early on didn't amount to real value. Nothing for Loud to really springboard on.
Cast the flash down. Honestly, yeah.
Trades,
Actually, I
much
completely
better.
forgot
Look
about
at
that.
kill feed, and even
Great.
visibly, a much better look than
Hey, the
Lotus,
buy is not
and a
too
much better
bad.
scoreline
Guardian,
here.
Spectre, sure.
We actually have a competitive game here
No
together.
ults
That's what I
anywhere
wanted to see
close.
as well.
And
Life in Loud, right?
kind
Like,
of closer.
You don't want them to go whimpering out of
Might
this
see a
event.
round without any ults.
I'm starting to see them testing EDG.
Loud, take it nice and slow on this one. Dish control information.
Flash deep.
Oh
And
god.
he gives away the opportunity there.
Yeah, they just did
And
not
Aspas
think
gonna
they
work
were
off
going to be doing that one.
instantaneously, taking all that space by Dish. There is a player on the way though. Kang, oh dear.
Uh oh.
Lucky to be standing. Good movement. And actually brought down. Beautiful work from Tui's to double down and double check that. Make sure they clear him out of there.
They've been really individual on this map at the moment. Like when they're going, I mean, they're not really going proactive, but I think they'll be a little bit gutted with how they played at some of this.
Relied upon here by EDG, anchoring this.
The best rounds looked when they were like aggro, when they did the crunches. That was ages ago.
They don't spot him. They actually didn't clear this.
No way, no way, no way. And Smoggy's found counting. That's
Oh
right
god.
down. Chichu completely unnoted. Oh,
Damn, Aspas did great to have the awareness that he could be here the whole time.
Such a fortunate scenario as Aspas is saving this round from a couple of things that could have gone so badly wrong.
It's a strong half for Loud, especially as they lost pistol.
Towards Dish.
Pretty dominant.
That's a lot of players to get through though. Yeah, Les and Aspas are wounded, but still standing. The timing here for Les could be very good. Actually misses a little bit of a window with that. Ah, there we go. Finally checks on it. Timing's there. Adong down to 56. Give it a crack. Good damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
could you imagine it?
Okay, Aspas, thank you. And let's kind of, put a little bit of a bookend on that one as well. Aspas has woken up here, Mike. Much more impact, way more efficient in this one.
Well, I was talking about obviously the Neon not looking good last time for Aspas. It wasn't him individually.
Rarely see someone win a fight on stairs. Unless they're coming from A main. You talk about on site, yeah, they just see legs first.
Fully online, but at least here the scoreline much better.
Yeah, 5-7. We finally have a game on our hands.
Yeah, they looked a little bit individual, to be honest. EDG.
This is what you want to see from Loud, but again, it just illustrates just how strong this EDG team has been, that Loud have been just pulling away at some of these rounds. And Kukuka, this actually takes us to our Verizon high-speed moment as we cover Les in round 7, actually. We got to talk about Les here because Les has had a decent amount of impact in this game. Obviously goes without saying, but it really feels like this round here was the catalyst to give them that motivation to keep pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Probably a turning point for them. I think like over this map, they are playing their game, something that they needed to be happen previously. It's happening now. Hey, they still have time. They still can bring this back. I love how they're using Aspas. I love how he's just been the tip of the spear, something that he obviously needed to be, but I feel like he's finding the right pace to doing so, and it's kind of one of the things that I wanted to see on the stage.
Their attack is better overall. Yeah, I think it's where they feel.
Really cool strategy.
I think it's where they feel comfy.
A lot of it has just been these hard executes or these late round wins, and honestly that might be what Loud needed. It's rounds like that that are reinvigorating them, that are getting them back into this game, rebuilding that confidence, and they finally have a lead in the series.
We were talking about the mental, how things are going to be after losing that pistol.
It's the first time I kind of seen the assistant coach coming in.
But no, they managed to bring it back. Beautiful rounds on their side that they haven't learned about the mistakes that they made, and I think that we deserve a third map here.
But the thing is, EDG have an opportunity. Well, Loud have rallied.
Coach and assistant coach, yeah, and you can talk the whole time.
Solid, and if they can close this one out, if they can push it all the way and take map 2 versus Loud, eliminate from this tournament 2-0, they could continue to make history, continue this miracle run. It's not over for them in this map yet, but it's the same for Loud. They have to be feeling the pressure right now.
Yeah, that's right. And now it's time to see how the chips fall as we send it right back over to Pansy and Hypoc.
Thank you. If you are just tuning in, the score is correct. Loud finally waking up a little bit here, leading the scoreboard after having a horrific series one,
right.
an atrocious map one in this series.
Honestly.
And then finally they at least get a half, right? This is what we want to be seeing.
Whoa.
A spark back with this side.
It's heavy priority in terms of the guns for both teams. Only Can with the
3 players initially positioned
with the classic.
For Loud. EDG stacked up on the other side, other than nobody. He's probably going to try and show a little bit of presence, but nobody from Loud to actually be there to receive it.
Yeah, nice counter to the contact piece.
It's EG pistol.
13 HP, yeah. Maybe a little bit too committed to chase that down, but Kankan going to backfill this. Aspas is exceptionally low HP.
They cleared the entirety of the north side here, Loud, so Les actually comes.
Yeah, EG pistol and same reaction as well. Kind of same reaction. They push towards here in groups.
They're gonna get maybe a 1v3 on the site. Yeah, they got to back away from this now. Sites, EDGs, it's not a comfortable hold, but you want to try and maybe overwhelm somewhere, give yourself some safety, and that's what they're doing. focusing towards Sadak initially. They get the trade.
He did some damage though. Look at this. That's so unlucky. 1 HP, 14 HP, 37, 40.
You can see the gap being closed. Aspas taking the tour of the map.
They're all so
all the way
low.
around. And look at the HP on
I mean, look at the
EDG.
HP on everyone, to be honest.
1 on Chichu. Kangang 14. How long? 37. And he's been removed. Down to the bare bones now. Down to the basics. Can't hold up against this. And 1 HP ain't enough. It ain't enough.
Getting
Les,
nice pistol from Les here.
Loud doing what they need.
Oh my god.
Can't
Why does it throw these in every so often, man? Oh, it's gonna fix though, right?
Decision to
Okay.
reinforce this B site hold here with a 4th member. Previously, Sadak had a lot of trouble holding on to that tower position versus EG. The onslaught
In terms of
utility sent
pistols,
his
2-2,
way.
1-1 for this.
Curious actually with just the pistol
I'm
round.
interested
Like
in
EG
how
pressure that
Loud is going to
position as
approach
well.
this. Yeah, nothing too crazy on this one. Heavy priority of the heavy armor,
Towards Street.
making sure that they don't get
Leaning
ecoed again.
toward
Much safer
Frontier and
option,
A-main.
but their bonus round isn't going to be as good.
It's quite big actually.
Okay, County, gorgeous.
But at least they're going to get here
gorgeous
this time,
cleanup.
so that's good.
Making light work with the utility. Softened and vulnerable on the other side. EDG, I mean, they only really, I think, had classics and maybe 1 upgraded pistol, but that'd be about all it is. Feels like a formality, as it should be.
Right.
County, big progress here as
And
well.
we get a good amount of orbs stacked up on the Viper and the Breach here.
EG unfortunately can't even get past the front door. The snake
Bonus,
can't
like we said,
perfect
is going to
inside the
be
smoke.
okay. It's not great, but it's fine.
Seeing initially 4 members of Loud over towards B.
Les has his ult.
EG4 on the north side. Chichu
Buys
down
a
the
rifle
south.
into this as well.
Slight pace change here, potentially. EDG's first buy round. The fault line might even be set in motion. here for
EDG are
Aspas.
miles away from a lot of their ults as well.
A bit of aim training before the round started. Yeah, look at this.
Knife goes in, it does hit once. That creates a good amount of pressure. Oh boy, there is so many people here.
He hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah, there is so
EDG
many
is
people
so
here.
hyper-aware
Did they
of
think
this,
they were
like,
just defaulting with
they
a
sat back
Sky
waiting.
Sky
The
one
flash is
pass
actually
on?
very nice though. Gives Sadak a fight.
Oh, the nade's good.
Gonna force Kangang counter there as well. They're hunting them right back down. Loud. That's huge. Bringing the fight right back to EDG. And how long the Paranoid's going to connect? He needs to call for nobody to help him out, and he does.
Hey,
Nobody there on the
he
bailout.
saved him there.
And noted
Did
to
they
his
expect
set,
Killjoy to be
closing
so
on that
early?
gap too, but where the hell is Les in all of this? A mile away.
I'm saying no pinch comes through from Dish, and only nobody noted on the knife. So Les has to come back from spawn here.
His whole flank has just been completely
He's gonna note
nullified,
the reposition
really.
Here, but no awareness.
Oh my
Tui's
goodness.
of his whereabouts.
Yeah, and Les will be kept here now. Hearing a couple of audio cues
Calling his team
there,
back.
Les
No
will
one's
try and
seen Les.
score.
It's a mystery though.
Yeah, it is.
EDG have drifted back towards
Thinks they're
Arcane.
going. Wait, what is
Smoke gives
going
it
on
away,
here?
though.
He's got a
With
chance
the
to do
flash,
some big damage
he
here.
goes back.
Oh, stat
Ooh,
still.
he got a little bit unlucky to
So
not get a
heads
kill
up
here.
from
Okay,
EDG,
2
but
people
it
died in
rolled
that
back
one.
to the start of that round. That was
So
very curious.
next round
Yeah, EDG
might have
stacked up initially
might have
right
some people
against
that
the
can't
spawn
buy.
barrier, but I'm not sure if-
Domosaurus with the Prime. Thank you, bro.
Just the last
Welcome in.
second
Appreciate you.
call.
Thanks for using your Prime on me.
Aspas is thinking, yeah, we've only
Yeah, this was pretty
noted
close
one on the
to
north
going
side
the
with
other
the
way.
knife,
I
but
feel like
he's
this
on a
kill, is this a
wild
nobody kill?
slide
Yeah, I feel
out
like this
here.
kill is the most
The
important one.
spacing just slightly off. Sadak's lucky to actually get back towards Arcade here.
Okay.
EDG set up the
Okay,
same
let's circle
way
everyone
once
that can't
again.
buy. There's the 2 that died in the round before, and there's everyone else from
Where
Loud.
it is.
So
Rolling
huge
from
round
the
in
two
terms of the
away,
impact of
still
this.
gonna have the Viper's
Loud
bit as
might be
well,
able to
ready to
just
go
clean
this
this
time.
one out if they take this, but
Life's gonna get destroyed,
losing
but
this,
Sadak
I
gotta be
think it's
careful
going to
now.
get pretty
Tested
close.
early towards tower as a 3
This
players
is
for
this is
EDG
actually just
closed
a
in.
massive round. It
Almost
really is.
mirroring that, Loud on the other side by Dish. Nobody.
Oh god.
They
Good
didn't
for him.
notice.
They had no idea. Oh, not
Oh
good
yeah,
enough for
really
the
wanted
shot.
to heavy
Aspas
swing. Just
quicker on
wasn't
the
expecting
adjustment.
someone else close. Instant
Slightly further
reaction
ahead.
over towards sight.
Found so much space. He's even got a little bit of cover to play with as well. He's hungry for more. Ferocious approach. The flash connects.
Oh my god,
Smoggy
Smoggy bailed him out. The amount of times that people are
Perfect.
bailing each other out in
Sadak
EDG
deleted,
is
the site is all
crazy.
theirs.
Also, Les
there's
completely got
nobody
wrecked in
peeking
terms of
for
his
info.
ult going down. Doesn't have
Kangang
that for
just
next round.
walked up
That's a
Arcade.
huge kill on the planter. Does get the plant down
Ain't
though,
over
but
yet, though. 3v3 rolling thunder
breach
gonna
ult with
send
that.
Kaunzin,
They
Aspas
fast
to
over
his-
towards site. What do we got to stop this? We have a
Gonna try
molly.
close
Molly
it
comes
towards
in.
site.
It's going to land on the
Kangang's gonna
spike in a
note that.
sec.
Here's Tui's. Tap on the spike. They're not falling for it. How long is going to find Kaunzin? And Kangang just waiting this out in the smoke. He knows where Tui's
Molly's
has a
done. It can
fantastic
actually
idea
start
of it.
defusing now.
Tui's outdoes him. Even
Oh, the
all
Molly
that
missed.
info for the trades there. An orbital strike almost feels overkill, but Aspas commanding a lot of respect here. Another tap on the spike. Chichu the willing. First
Okay.
band a challenge.
Well,
EDG,
that's the
doing
big
well.
round that we're talking about. Loud.
No,
Have to
somebody
eco
there,
next.
The knife is destroyed. Immediately, EDG has
This
two
could get
swing
really
onto
close.
this tower angle. But then Kankang's allowed to shift walk onto
Yeah, he
site.
did incredible.
Catch
He actually
less
used his
as he
ult as
tries
well
to
to
put the
stay
mid
alive,
down.
right? The cover of his ult to stay alive, so that it was actually sick. Like, his instant decision making is really impressive. Gets the kill, sees the ult there, spots the guy in heaven. I think they spotted him before that, actually. Big bailout from Smoggy as well. And then Haldong did unbelievable in the afterplan. Eco, like we said. And, alright, that's it. Nothing crazy. Sheriffs.
EDG, of course. Well, if you're Kankang, you're grinning ear to ear, aren't you? You couldn't ask for a better start to that. Just creep through to the site. Cool, are you on your own? Well, that's unlucky. And patience being shown here from EDG. Want to be careful.
Enemy kill.
And Kankang has his ult from
Okay,
this as
they'll
well,
take
so
that.
that's lovely for him. 2 away for Chichu. Sadak gonna take that ult though.
Smokes go in, reactively pushing here. Sadak has to somehow get 2.
Sadak unable to stop this progress onto site just yet. I don't think he'll really have a say of denying the plant coming through either. Tui's looking to sweep back on the south side. Aspas and Cowan's in.
The killjoy molly, man. Nice shot.
Kankang trading out.
Good trade.
3v4 now.
Big duel from Sky here as well. Sky Omen, big duel.
Flank just got noted. Wow, nobody so heads up. Still more to be invested. Tui's is not having a good day at the office here.
2 people over towards site as well, where this duel's going in.
Team does find Smoggy. 3v3.
Oof, clean up, got a little bit close.
Try and help out now.
Okay, nicely handled. 2 deaths go in. Chichu now has his ult for the next big buy round.
From the one prior, breaking the bank of Loud. And then now, only 1 round away.
Lockdown available. Knives available for Kankang too.
Yeah.
1 off the rolling
KO,
thunder.
1 ult away if they want to go aggro and get an
orb.
orb. Get an ult online. Really buying down to the lowest. Or at least they were. Did they just change armor?
But holding on to some funds here.
Yeah, they all bought heavy armor and then they all changed now to light armor, and that actually means that if they lose the next round they can buy. So I think that is a very good call.
We saw Loud trying this against EG a couple of times and actually worked out well. This time not so much. EDG all too prepared. All too aware
that is
of
too
what
strong.
Loud
The
tried to
tree
do.
tree
Read it
push
like a
comes in
book.
and their reactive take after it was great.
He's trying to hold
And
him back all by
I want to
himself.
see a
He's got
replay on
flood
this,
against
but
him. 3 players now making up by main, spotted out again, forced out of here. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. EDG are at the door. And the site's going to be theirs too. Les has nothing to say about this.
that was a big buy round.
Close. But to make impact
And they kind of made it look like an eco.
would be almost unthinkable. Change my mind, Les. It ain't gonna happen. EDG time.
Nice swing on it. This is
where
where the light armor buy comes into use. They can still buy
This is
next.
when you get nervous if you're Loud. EDG have just started to work you out 4 in a row.
It must be so frustrating to play versus a team that just seems prepared for everything. The stars align once again.
Yeah, this
and
was
the
good.
reactive utility shuts down.
They did it at the most
this
perfect
aggression
timing
from
as
Loud.
well.
Aspas completely separated, isolated. I was curious of whether or not the force would come through. Loud are toying with the idea, but a timeout.
And this makes sense as well in terms of their econ. Like we said,
9-9
light
the
armor
scoreline.
round before to make sure they can
No
buy into
command
this
back
one,
online here.
and
Tui's
they're
has
not
the
going to have
TV,
as much
but
money into this
not
one.
the
Everyone's
same
fully
sort of
buying down,
options
so they have to eco next
on
round
the EDG side of things.
if they lose this.
They got a nice
They have
big
KO,
run behind
right? I
to
think.
5K
Yeah,
on
comfortable.
Chichu.
I don't know what
4
else they
rounds,
have, but
4 rounds unanswered, Lauren.
Well, this is crunch time. I thought that half that they had, the good start in the second. This map, I thought good for Loud. Cool, we're going to get the 3rd map here. Brilliant, let's take it the distance. Have that big test of these 2, well, newly formed giants apparently when it comes to EDG, but it might be cut short. It might genuinely be cut short, and EDG will become a terrifying prospect to meet in the
Do you think Loud are over forcing the Neon pick?
The best
They looked a lot better with Aspas on Jet.
Is a very small group of teams who've been able to buy
Definitely.
that sort of reputation.
I think his
They
Neon
come
looks
in
fine,
here and absolutely
first of all,
turn heads.
but
It's not
I
over yet.
definitely
It's 9-9, right? Tied up.
would
Map one,
just
yes,
I just
that was
prefer
EDG.
him on Jet,
Game on now.
straight up.
Loud need
Like
to
out of everything, and I do think his
some
Raze
of
and his
these
Neon
stunts
look
now,
fine.
early on.
I just
More
think
double
he's one of the
digits before
best Jets in the world.
we really start testing that recovery factor. So we might see something similar to what they employed a few times on Lotus. Kung posted up to solo. Create some pressure outside A main here. Nobody actually regroups here with a flash. Aspas will be noted. They might just commit
Okay, ult goes in. 3 people on site.
to the lockdown execution.
Dude, they got
here, or at least
nothing.
try and fake off the
Got
back of it.
nothing
They're
for this.
drifting back
Oh,
towards
he's gonna
Aspas.
Omen
It's
ult
all
to
on
get
his
out of there.
shoulders. And he's
It's
gonna
a nice
stand
kill
tall,
from
takes
Aspas.
down the first man in, and they've turned him away from this.
Oh, he gets the TP off, but he actually gets detained.
For EDG, they've got the site. They lose out on one. They gain the time on their side. Ah, you can't get away with that. The smoke faded just in time.
Yeah,
for
the
Les to
smoke
catch
went
you.
down.
Trying to drift away from the spike.
It's a nice backup
Now,
plan
how
from
about nobody
EDG,
in
but
Chi-Chu? What do they have about this one? Sadak willing to put his life on the line to cross first, going to get towards the site himself. Flash there to supplement as well as the wall goes up. EDG forced away. Tap on the spike, and someone from EDG does need to check. Put their body on the line, and they do
No.
Chi-Chu with one.
I was gonna
That's what we
say, how
forget.
did
Nothing
he-
to follow from that. How long?
Oh.
And nobody now. High flash, they're all alive! Oh, they're all
bro,
alive!
imagine the peak was
Aspas
just a
just
little bit
comes out of
later and the
that.
flash didn't get him.
33 HP.
Could have been a completely
Loud
different
gonna make
round.
it
Nice
double
try from them.
digits
In
That
the end,
was a
turned out to be a good round
dangerous
from
round.
Loud.
I mean, if the timing's any
Aspas's
better
kill,
there,
first kill from the beginning was pretty important.
he doesn't peek ahead of the flash.
Yeah.
That could have been a brutal.
It's a cool flash though.
Because everybody from Loud fixated
Yeah, smoke came down at a
towards
perfect
main
time.
here. Chi-Chu nearly actually getting away with
I thought he
daylight
had a
problems.
second there as well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, less the one that's, I guess, furthest forward, least affected by it. But like I said, Haldon caught it as well. Probably the worst end of it.
Yeah,
Said
sure,
that
he
was the round
probably
we
ate it
needed
the
from Loud,
most.
though, to chip away
Attack
at
op
this
comes out, they
financial
have knives
buffer that
behind
EDG
it.
have, but another 2 rounds to go.
Big moment for
Kung
Loud.
Kung
1-9
back
loss
on the
bonus on
operator
top of
now.
this. These two
Still got
have
ultimates
next
to
to
play with
nothing if
Smog
they
back
lose
on
this.
the
Less
roll.
one away from his ult. Aspas has his
Seekers
ult.
invested here by
We
nobody.
fast? Okay.
Yeah, travel relatively far
They-
here. Show the aggression, force the hand of Loud a little. Can get
This
out to
is
defend on the
pretty
knight here.
cool. Did they look
Pressure
into their
early.
tendencies
Haldon's
for this?
still
I like the
alive,
idea for
but
it.
they get
They kind of
close.
locked them
Do
in
they stick
here.
around on this? They do. Loud willing to challenge, and well, falling to it too. Chi-Chu is the one to try and draw that blood out. Kangang's still standing. He's hunting him down.
Oh.
He is wanting that one. Would put Les in his grave, but for now, Les stands, slips away to CT.
Aspas.
Aspas is waiting on a dirty off angle, middle of no man's land that time. Kang moves forward, spots it up, but can't find it here.
Nah, you're a crazy
Damage
guy.
on Les is significant though. He is willing to hold this line, deny anyone trying to take that space back. Yeah, moving away. He wants
Oh
him
my
dead.
goodness.
Falls away this time as the spike now goes down.
He
Finds
saw
the
him,
next
right?
position to lean back to. Nice work from Sadak though, readjusting well.
I'll explain the strat in a bit. I loved it.
He's got to be careful here. They're ready for him. Oh, he's
Nice
so ready
shot.
for him. Kang again dances away, 41 HP. Temptation to swing.
Okay,
It's gonna be
really
Chi-Chu
nice
getting
round.
answering
Chat,
right
this is the
back.
thing. This was the
10-10
1-9 loss
now.
bonus that we were talking about.
Kung Kung
Worst
is
possible
just
round
so
for Loud.
slippery.
Yeah, I
flash
love
comes
this.
through
They
the
actually
fragment
take
as
over,
well, but
so they take
Sadak
Sky
punished on the
dish
peak.
control. I think they flashed, and then
And he's always
flash didn't
punched
hit
up,
anyone,
never
so then they
backed
got
into a
close.
corner.
Then they
He's
popped
always
the
holding
Seekers,
an
and normally when you
active
pop
angle.
Seekers, you have a lot of people
Squeeze
after it, especially if
corner,
it's
retreat
early.
there with the
So that
TP
created a lot of
underneath
pressure
the top
towards
man.
Dish, and then Loud reactively pushed towards A main when they actually had just so many people here ready. The util was good to stop the initial hit. But yeah, I just thought the strat was really, really cool from EDG, and what a time to do it. What a time to do it. They had the breach ult as well that went over towards here. But like I said, Loud's actual reactive util was good. I like their reaction anyway, but just the, like I said, just the actual, maybe looking into the tendencies of how they react to losing dish control when it looks like a heavy dish hit is for them to push over towards A main, and they pretty much played off that. So yeah, I love that a lot. Man, that's some high level stuff, chat. That's like I'm impressed. That's some good stuff. The anti-stratting and stuff like that is getting a lot better. It was always like pretty bad back in the day, and it's always been relatively standard or like very varied between teams. But honestly, looking at like their reactive play of how they do stuff and like protocols is becoming more and more common, and I'm very happy because it's been a while.
There's the ult pop. Lovely timing for Aspas. Does he continue this path? Yes. He wants a little more. Doesn't want to overextend though. And
Two people heaven though.
Two
people haven't judged, but they haven't been pushing it when they've been doing this.
Any ability to change the outcome in this round. 2 players still tucked into tower though.
So they actually repositioned it. Sadak was positioned.
Oh god, he's the kind of guy that would push this though.
Oh, beautiful work from Sadak.
You do not want to push this Judge.
What more can you do? Judge gonna close in, the only vulnerable player.
7 HP. 7 HP. Okay, heal's coming in. Massive heal as well. Molly for delay, Molly for delay, Brim ult for delay. They have a lot of it. They flashed over towards here because they know the only way they're going to lose this round is by someone killing their afterplant util.
They can't.
I don't think there's anything to be done. A tap on the spike, draws out the orbital strike.
Damn, he's getting it half. Respect for the cause.
Oh, the shot's not even going to land. Let's just find Chichu. But this feels like a fruitless endeavor.
Okay, loved it. Loved the handling of this. Thought it was good. Thought it was great.
EDG making it to 11. Closing in on a 2-0
Massive round for Loud. Money's in the bin. Well, money's not in the bin. Money's in the bin if they lose this. So it's yeah, it's pretty much all down to this.
And light shield purchase down to 250 in the previous. Limited options here. Rifles elsewhere. Viper's Spit and a Rolling Thunder to work with. But it's do or die now for Loud. There's nothing in the tank behind this.
This is the one. You wanted to say in the matter Loud. Now's the time to speak up.
Chichu won away, so they could definitely do a simple game plan on this one if they wanted to.
Eliminating Loud from this. EDG leaning towards A. All that temptation and want towards A main. 3 players.
What do we?
You can look towards Dish.
Back door's open.
It is, and they have no idea they're being
Where
drawn
did this
into
go?
this. Like moths to the flame, they want to so desperately hold them back.
Run out.
But look at that creep on the northern side, closing in. And it's going to be a burst. And they're going to try and overwhelm towards the southern side. It's great from Nobody! There's no way!
No, there's
He's
no
done
way, bro.
this.
How is that?
Nobody
How is that
goes above
possible?
and beyond.
How is that
Leaves Loud
possible?
in pieces on the ground. That was the best fight they had. That was the
Bro,
favourable
that's
fight
actually
they had.
it, isn't it? That's it, done. Oh wait.
Less will respond, but this one all but
Wait.
done. Less finds a third actually.
He needs
57 HP, insta
57
pivot.
HP, but
Spike's Spike's too far gone.
time's already passed it.
Let's
Nobody
think. 2-9 on top of
3.
this.
Stunned up.
So a couple of 3-1s. Literal 2-9.
I mean, Aspas even slides behind him, so he's got to fully reset to find the first.
It's not good.
That's one of the most outrageous things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how he's done that.
Stunned. Les, he's desperately trying. I mean, he's had
Dude, give me this
very good
replay.
individual game, but
I feel like I could watch this like 5 times.
12 for EDG.
I can't
As we
believe.
have to watch that replay. Run it
What a
back,
time
watch
to
one
do
more
it as
time.
well. That's the
That
main
was
thing here as
something
well.
else.
Like it's an outrageous clip,
Look at this. Look at what he sees.
and what a time to do it.
Turns. Oh my good God.
Nah, that's stupid, man.
Monstrous.
That's stupid.
That is just.
Heart goes out to Les
I
for
am
trying, but
speechless.
it's a timeout for Loud. Staring down the barrel of elimination. And their money is in pieces. You said it at the start of this, Mike. Start of that round just gone. That was everything they had. That was all of it, right? There was nothing behind that purchase, really. You can see it here. Well, we can, you can't. But Guardians, 3 of them so far.
Yeah.
Viper's Pit for Les, he's fine, obviously. Got a bit of cash in hand, worked that out. What do they go for? And it's what can you do? I feel like they are just, they're out of their depths.
Feels like we need
Yeah,
another
2 chances,
repeat of
and
this
they're
for Loud
all
to
averaging
come back
around
with
like
Sin. I
pretty much
do
2-1 to
overtime.
3-2. 2,900
But
to
this
3-2.
doesn't feel like the same Loud
It's a
today.
bit
No,
of a
it
nightmare
doesn't.
for
It
this one. Gonna be
Against
pretty
the
hard.
previous opponent, didn't feel it on map 1. Certainly not feeling it here.
Kang back on the operator as well. Lockdown available for Chichu. Options are
Riot
plenty
repeating
for
last year's
EDG.
script for Loud, they win
They've got
chance.
Loud against the ropes.
I mean, still 2 chances, still got a chance to
Deep
do
breaths,
this one.
This
Viper
is
ult
gonna be
comes
a
in.
round that really is quite
Money's
defining.
pretty
Is there
low.
any
They're missing
grit and
some
determination
util.
left in Loud?
They're still
After being
deciding.
bullied, broken those string of rounds, meticulous almost from
They don't have
EDG.
smoke.
have
Man, they
faced
didn't buy
down that
Viper
12,
smoke.
that
That's kind of big.
notorious number against them. Map 1 already in the pocket of
Has he got
EDG,
no
and we have a walkout.
Oh my god.
He gets to the beast from the east.
Aspas went for no
once
armor
again
here and got
appears,
hit.
and Les
Oh
needs
my
to
god. Okay,
deliver.
I mean, Les has to
Stands
save
the
him.
first, turns the flash, overwhelmed.
Dude, it's done. It's actually
Sadak.
done. Sadak
The
1v3.
captain, the leader, faces the music, faces
That's
the loss.
insane.
And
What an
Loud
upset.
are left in tatters
What
as
an
EDG
upset. What a game.
live to fight another day.
So Loud go out 7th
Another
to 8.
ridiculous performance from them. I feel like they just get stronger and stronger every single series.
Yeah, and they look great here. They looked really, really
Wow.
good. That was impressive.
Wow.